Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to my channel. And welcome to How to Kill a Kit with Style. This month, I used some old page kits that I got from HSN years ago. I added this pink fresh paper here, and I did consider trying to make a layout with just everything on that one page because that was just so pretty, and it was all squared up to start with, and I could just set my pictures in there. But then I thought, no, I really want to use this 2-page layout. I want to get these done so I won't have to look at them every time I go in this iris container. And yeah, they were, I had some in a boys container. It just said boys kits, and then some that said girls kits. So they've been around for a while. And that's after me giving like 20 away as a donation with a scrapbook for St. Jude's for a raffle at work. Yeah, and I still got some. So I am going to try to get them done this month. So they won't be in my stash any longer. It wasn't that I was hoarding them. It's just that I couldn't seem to get very creative with them. I didn't feel like I should throw anything away that went on them. And even though I'd want to make a 1-page layout, I feel like I should have to make 2. But I did make some 1-page layouts, and you will see, I think maybe 2 of the kits at least, that's got half of it gone because it inspired me to use it. This one, not so much. Yeah, I couldn't think. It showed like I don't know how many pictures on the layout. And they were all different sizes and shapes, it seemed like. And I really didn't want to cut all my pictures all these different sizes, even though it does tell you what size of photo to put where. And like I've got several pictures for here, 5, but they still weren't the size that I needed them for a layout. So I just decided I was going to use it. And what I don't use, I can just put over in this bowl that I've got to the side, and they can end up on some other layout somewhere else. I did have to cut these pictures down a little bit more. They started out at 4x4, but when I put that banner on there, it was just a little bit too close to the days like these are what make life so sweet. And I thought that'd be really cute for these pictures. He is showing me all of his body parts. He's like 1.5 years old. And his mama says, show mama all that you know where everything's at on your body. So I grabbed the camera and took his picture and have them on there. And I just love the ones with these eyes. He pokes himself right in the eyes when he's showing me them. Showing me both eyes. I mean, both. And of course he does ears, mouth, nose, and belly. And the belly, I couldn't cut it down any smaller. It had to show both his head and his belly. I couldn't leave one out and have the other. I thought it'd look really funny on a layout because of 4x4 with just the belly. So I am going to have it a little bit bigger. I tossed in all kinds of stuff I thought would go with this, even though technically that thing on the right hand side could be the title. And of course, the one that I took out and decided I wasn't going to use, and I think it says time to celebrate. I wanted something else, and I wanted nailed it because he got them all and he was so cute doing it. So I am making them. I'm putting everything on there. I'm putting the eyes on there, and I have no E's, so I had to Frankenstein the 2 E's on the eyes, and I went ahead and left in where I Frankenstein the one on nose, I believe it is. No, it's belly. The one on belly. I everything else though, I did Frankenstein all of them. I had a bunch of F's in there instead of E's. And yeah, see, you've seen me add that little one just now there at the end, and all I did was cut a little piece and pop it in there. I'm using a number 7 to cut the pieces with, I think it is. And because it's not a very big piece that you have to put in there. And your alphas go so much farther if you Frankenstein a few of the words. And that is my favorite alpha, the Happy Life. Yeah, I wished I had more colors. That's the wish. I wish I had like a red, a yellow, a green. Hint, hint, anybody with any pull. And there again, I put that little piece on the end and just make it really tiny and stick it on there. And these are sticky, so they will fit. They won't fall off once you put them on there. Oh, see that piece of paper there? I found it laying in with all these kits, and I thought, I have no idea where it came from. It probably came from this. It is white on the back, and it is cardstock quality. These are a good quality paper. They're white on the back, but they're good and sturdy. So I figure I had it left over from one of the kits, and I liked it. It reminded me of a speckled bird egg. And I thought, that is just so pretty. I'm going to have to use it on there. So I decided to add another shape to my layout and put the circle. So I used my creative memory circle there and cut it out. I am going to put my main title, which is Nailed It, right up here. And it isn't going to fit, but I'm fine with that. If I'd used my Happy Day, it might have fit, but I was using a really old alpha. I am not even sure if it's thickers. I kind of think it is. I do think it is. I think I've put it in another packaging because the packaging tore up. But since it don't stick, there's a good chance it's thickers. And I'm just going to go ahead and wait to the end of the video to put adhesive underneath them. But it sticks long enough to me to finish the video. I wanted to add some color behind the main picture, mat it since I couldn't mat the others because I had to cut them down and wouldn't have had enough room. And so I used the red and black that was up there in that banner. I thought about pulling out some blue and adding some more blue since he does have a blue shirt on, but I decided to go with the banner that goes across there. Well, I guess it's a strip. That light alpha is, well, it's kind of like a really light gray, and it's a matte finish, so I thought it'd go pretty good with the layout. I knew I was going to have to put something by the it. I didn't like it there by itself, so here I'm trying a few things out. It's going to end up being that little square piece that's, I think it's called a clapper board that they use when they would film to get the frames correct on the footage of the film. But yeah, I'm going to end up using it there. And that one with the banner, I put it in there because I really liked it. I don't remember what it says now. I was trying to pick out things that would go with my layout when I was putting it in there. And, well, the pictures, go with the pictures. And I don't remember what it says now, but I decided it didn't go with this layout after all. I put my enamel dots on because I do know I want some on there, but I was thinking I want something else on here and just couldn't make up my mind what. And since my title's already down, I had to pick another thing to do while I was thinking. I did wish, that banner that I hadn't cut it as a banner. I would have turned it sideways and left it and cut it as like an 8.5 by 11 and had it covered 2 pages and maybe had a little more on one side than the other. But I'd already had the banner cut before I thought of that, so it's just going to stay the way it is. But I thought it would be more like a 2-page layout if I had done that. Shows how often I do 2-page layouts. I have done one this year, though, so this makes my second one. And I think I did one last year. I used to do them all the time, though. When I purchased these, I did them all the time. I thought every picture I took had to go on that layout. And sometimes it was really covered with pictures, and then slowly I got to where I'd put a 5 by 7 or 8 by 10 on the layout and only have one. And then a little more slowly, they got smaller and smaller, especially if I was doing a scrap lift or going off of a sketch. But it didn't come natural to me. I wanted to put them all on there. This set right here are these, well, they're little word phrases. And they're from Ellie's Studio. And it's like, treasure this, the story of today. And that one banner said that it didn't come with it, though. It says yikes. And I think that came off Evilicious. Those ones that I was putting on there to start with, I think they all came off of Evilicious. I also have the best on there and details, good stuff, and you are awesome. Because I wanted everything to go with my layout somehow. And I was really bragging on him. I have made this layout before. Well, not this layout, these pictures. And they all went on one page, and they were of him doing all that. And it was to go in his album because I thought, I'm pretty sure he don't remember doing this. And it was so cute that I wanted to make sure he knew about it and had a record of it. So it went into his album. I'm kind of wishing I had it, though, and I could give him this one so he'd have a 2-page layout, though. I don't know which one would be cuter. It's been a long time since I've seen the other one. I would want him to have the cuter one. Well, I know I used twine on it, so it probably was the cuter one. I do use a little bit here on my tag, but that's it. I'm not sure what else I had on the other one. Oh, I'm using some magic mesh. Uh, if you look, I'm using it very sparingly. A little here, a little there. It was gray, and it went with my layout, so yeah, I'm using it. But that's it. That's my layout. And I'll have links down there below to all the other gals doing How to Kill a Kit with Style this month. So much inspiration down there. And they probably have almost a layout a day. I may not have no layout a day. But yeah, there's plenty of inspiration and plenty of places to go to watch videos. But yeah, if you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And those of you who aren't, oh, I said that wrong. Those of you who are, those of you who are, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And thank you for all the comments you leave. I cannot even talk. You can tell it's middle of the night, can't you? Time for me to go to bed. But yeah, I appreciate all the comments you leave and enjoy reading them and responding to them. But I hope you all have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.